Hello, my name is Richie, and for those of you who are here for the first time, this is my channel, Bronx Brothers Motorcycles. On this channel, we talk about motorcycles of various brands and kinds, be it adventure, dirt bikes, street bikes, touring, sport bikes, a variety of bikes. I own two Harley Davidsons, an Electric Glide and a Softail Classic, which mine I call a Vikla, and I have a BMW GS. Those are the three motorcycles that I have registered. So those are the ones I talk about the most. But I also have a variety of other bikes, 11 in all. Today's helmet, as you can probably guess, is about what the title was about. And that's what's inside this box. So let's go to the intro. Well, welcome to the channel. For those of you who are here for the very first time, we talk about all kinds of things on this channel. Anything to do with motorcycles, touring, maintenance, swapping out parts, upgrades, you name it, we do it on this channel. I go as far as changing out cams and things like that. I change my own tires. Just about anything. We're not afraid to get our hands dirty on this channel. But we also love to travel. And that's a big part of this channel as well. It's always getting the bike ready for that next long trip. What I have inside of this box right here, I got from Amazon. As you can probably see. Can you see? Not from that angle, but from that angle. And I was watching some videos on helmets, and Amazon helmets don't have a good reputation. Well, this helmet here, I searched high and low for. I've been searching for an adventure style helmet, I'd say for the last year. Okay? For those of you that know me, I have a BMW GS, which is an adventure bike. Okay? Also known as an enduro bike. Okay, on trail, off trail. I wasn't sure if I wanted modular or not. So let me show you what I got, and we'll discuss the specifics. I cannot do an unboxing for two reasons. The number one reason I cannot do an unboxing is because this helmet I purchased from Amazon, and it's not what you call new, brand new, but it's new without tags, for those of you that know the term. Okay, so this helmet was brand new, is brand new. Everything inside says it's new. The cleanliness, the smell. It still has the decals on both visors. That's a decal, that red stuff. That needs to be peeled off, the same as this. But this helmet here costs about $180. And I got it for less than $100 on Amazon. Again, it was an open box item, and because of that, I was able to get it cheap, inexpensive. Okay, what can I tell you about this helmet? This helmet is somewhat light. It's 3.5 pounds. The LS2 helmet, this is the Blaze. They make this helmet shell in 3 sizes. They do the small, medium, large, and then the extra large is the next size. So small, And then medium large is one shell, and that's what we have here. And then the extra large. All reviews that I read about this helmet say that it's tight on the cheeks. Well, I took a chance and ordered the medium. It fits me on the crown of my head, but it is tight here. Now, the good thing about it is that the padding on the cheeks, I know from experience, is going to conform to your face. So after some time, after some use, it will become less tight. And as a matter of fact, it is not tight to the point where it's crazy uncomfortable. I own a Schuberth helmet. I also have done a comparison of various helmets that I own, Schuberth being one of them. I own a Simpson Bandit. What else do I own? I own Suomi, a Suomi. I own a Bell 3/4 helmet. HJC. I own a variety of helmets. I have a variety of bikes. You guys know what I'm talking about. If I'm on the sport bike, I'm wearing the Suomi. If I'm on my BMW GS, I'm wearing this helmet. If I'm on the Harley, I'm most likely wearing the HJC. And if I'm going touring, if I'm going long distance, I'm wearing the Schuberth. That is why I purchased that helmet. So back to the Schuberth. When I first purchased that helmet, I purchased it, did not wear it locally, and I went on a long trip. I live in Virginia Beach, for those of you that don't know, and I went from here to West Virginia. Doesn't seem that far, but it's clear across the state. I live 3 minutes from the ocean. Okay, the Atlantic is just a mile from my house. And I went all the way across Virginia the long way. So it's about 6 hours ride. And we spent a week out there through the Appalachian Mountains, through the Twisties, back of the Dragon, all those roads that are very famous in Virginia as well as West Virginia. Anyway, my point being, when I took off with the Schuberth, the very first day my head was, it was very tight, especially around my ears. By the end of that trip, I believe it was a 6-day trip, not 7. It was a 6-day trip. By the end of the trip, the helmet wasn't as tight. And as I have used it more, it has become more comfortable, just like a pair of shoes or a pair of gloves. Okay, so I know this helmet is going to get more comfortable. What are the features of this helmet? This visor here, they say is adjustable. Well, I'm not sure if you can see. Right here is the adjustability of that helmet, and that is basically what it does. That is the adjustability. So I would not even say that that is adjustable. It's really not worth mentioning. It's such a minute amount. You can tip your head more than, and make up more than the difference than you can actually tilt this. Okay? This helmet is Bluetooth ready for Senna. Okay? It has the pockets in the ears. It has plenty of ventilation. As you can see, it has ventilation here. It has ventilation up here. And just like the Schuberth, which is a premium helmet, it has what they call the exhaust ports here and down here. And that is what lets the heat out. Okay, cool air in, heat comes out the back. And I will tell you, on the Schuberth, I can feel the difference. Okay, the mouthpiece is not so close to your mouth, so you do have some room, especially for those of you who moto vlog. If you put a microphone inside of the helmet, it's not gonna be right up against your lips, especially when you have the furry cat, whatever they call that piece that muffles the wind. Those of you who have used it, I've used it, know that after a while that starts to tickle and it becomes uncomfortable. There is no on and off for the vents. They are basically on the whole time. Now, what I can tell you about this helmet is that it has an exceptional curtain, a chin curtain that you can see right here, okay? And the first time I came across a chin curtain was on the shoe berth. And just like for this helmet, I did a lot of research before I bought that helmet. Like I said, the shoe berth is an $800 helmet with the intercom system. So I did my homework before I purchased that helmet, and it was between a Shoei and the shoe berth, and I decided on the shoe berth. It's a modular helmet. So the intercom system on that helmet is integrated, as is the one for here. But what I'm talking about right now is the sound and the difference that that this piece makes. What do you call this again? It's a chin curtain. That's what it is. So what the chin curtain does is it doesn't allow air to get inside the helmet. So the less air that gets inside the helmet, the quieter the helmet is. The other thing is road noise. It's not going to come up. Your tires on the highway, that noise is not going to come up and enter your helmet and make the sound level of your helmet loud. Basically is what we want to do is keep it quiet. Okay, so I know for a fact on the shoe berth it is one of the quietest helmets, and that's why I purchased it. It's also one of the lighter modular helmets, and that's another reason I purchased it. There was a few there was criteria that I was looking for in a helmet, and the shoe berth met all of them. I have not yet purchased the intercom system, and it's not so much the intercom system, it's basically the Bluetooth system, because like that I can listen to my GPS, I can listen to my music, and I can actually get phone calls. And if you have not tried a modern day Bluetooth integrated system, you don't know what you're missing. I'm telling you, I have talked with people while I'm on the bike, and they cannot tell at all that I was on my motorcycle doing 70 miles per hour. They were actually like, no, I can't believe you. And I had to open the visor so that they can hear the wind. Now, I will say when you come to a stop, they can hear that. Okay, they can hear the engine. But when you're rolling down the highway doing 70, 75 miles per hour, they can't hear that background wind noise. So it's pretty impressive. Let me try the helmet on so that you can see how it looks.
Suscribe, campana, gusta, comenta y comparte.
Okay, so I have the helmet on, and the first thing I want to point out is it has the ratchet lock system rather than the D-ring. I like the ratchet system. The shoe berth comes with it, and it's the main thing is it's easy to put on and easy to take off. You don't have to mess with a D-ring. And it's not the little snappy one either. There's one that snaps in place, and I just don't trust that snap. The visor on this thing, you have good peripheral vision on this thing. I'm not sure if you can hear the way it locks, but it locks really well. Can you hear that? Now to open, it's not easy, but I figured out that if you put your hand in this position and push up, that is the best way to open it. So I'll let you hear the lock again, because it locks pretty well. Now, being that I got a little fog in there right now, I will tell you that this shield is pin lock ready. And for those of you that don't know what pin lock is, it's an extra plastic piece that goes inside of here, and 100% it stops the face shields from getting fogged up. Again, I know you're probably tired of hearing of my shoe berth, but my shoe berth has that system, as do many helmets today. So a lot of quality helmets come what's called pin lock ready. And it's basically a shield that goes inside here, and it creates an air pocket so that there is no fogging. Okay. The other thing with this is, as you can see, it has the visor, they call that. I call this a visor, but so that is very useful in the daytime. And you have this for sun, so you just dip your head forward a little bit. That's the idea of this. Now this is the what I'll call the beak. This visor is easily removable by 4 screws that it has, and you can see them here. 2 there and 2 on top. There's 2 on the sides and 2 on top. If you're going on the highway, let's say 75, 80 miles per hour, you want to take that off. Okay? Now I will say, as I'm talking, I can feel that the cheek pads are a little bit tight on my face, but it's not anything out of this world. Can I last 6 hours to the Mid-Atlantic BDR? I think I could. And again, it's brand new, so I think it's a matter of getting used to it and breaking it in. And I will show you the chin curtain. So there is minimal air getting inside of this helmet. It has a good seal around my neck. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the LS2 Blaze. LS2 Blaze. And for under $100, I think I made a great purchase. I like the color. What you can't tell is it has metal flake in the paint. It's white with metal flake. The other thing I failed to tell you was you can put your glasses on with this helmet and no problem. For those of you like me who need reading glasses, these are bifocals so that I can read my phone and I can read the speedometer, any of the idiot lights coming on. I can see clearly what they are. So again, these are bifocals and I can put these on. The metal flake on this paint, when the sun hits it, it's very, very good looking helmet. It's a very good looking helmet. What else can I tell you? I think that's pretty much it for the LS2 Blaze. Now, if you're here for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe if you like the content, okay? I do plenty of videos on all types of motorcycle riding, touring, tutorials, equipment, as you can see. And it's for a variety of different bikes. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. So with that, I'm going to leave you for this week. Now, I will tell you this coming Saturday, we're going to be going on a long trip to Cape Hatteras. Not sure if any of you know where that is, but it's the tallest lighthouse on the eastern seaboard of the United States. It's in North Carolina. And that's where we're headed this coming weekend. Okay? So you guys, be careful with the crazy people on the roads. Take care of yourselves. And I will see you on the next one. Adios.